Well, today's my wedding anniversary, December 14th. We're going to attempt to try to do this again. This morning on my main phone, I tried to do a cold start video on the red Toro Briggs & 3.5 Briggs horsepower, 3.5 horsepower Briggs this morning because I had to do some stuff this morning out in the shed, and the phone decided, well, it's full. Want to do a cold start on the generator, but I can't because the wife's sleeping, and my dog's dying. And then on top of that, this didn't want to run this morning due to the cranking amps of the battery is bad. I mean, it still powers, the lights are all still bright and everything, but it won't crank the car. I mean, it will, and it should now because it's charged, but it wouldn't this morning. So I had to go in the house and this afternoon and just got my Samsung Galaxy S9, which still functions, to get that, and I'm going to try a cold start. Like I said, I would like to do a cold start on the generator because we're supposed to get, I don't know if we're going to get rain. It says rain. First they said we were supposed to get ice, then snow, then rain. Now they're talking about ice again. And I don't have neither one of my snow blowers here. I could have had one when my parents came down over the weekend, past weekend. I possibly could have gotten them to bring one of them, but I decided not to. So walking out back to the shed, and I'm gonna do a cold start on that red one. The Honda that's complete in the shed, it already has issues, so, and it's winterized. I always have a hard time starting that in the summer, so, of course, with it being, what is it now, like 43 degrees. It was 38 this morning when I tried to attempt it. It after priming it like 10-15 times, it started and stalled, and so it doesn't like the cold. The green one, I think it will run in the cold. So you can see it's kind of like overcast. But yeah, I had to come back out here and reorganize the shed because a friend of mine needed to borrow the thing you put on the toilet, toilet seat thingy, the handicap toilet seat, and now I need to put stuff back in where it sort of goes, because obviously that's not going to work there because the lawnmower goes there. And that Honda should fire up if it had gas in it, but this one, I'm thinking it's sucking in air somewhere. That's why it kicks up and down and it's hard to start. And so that's winterized. That is not. I don't know what it might be. I don't remember if I drained the gas out of it or not. But that one's winterized. And that needs a head gasket, which I keep forgetting to tell my father-in-law. But yeah, I'll see if he'll want to order one, and I'll just learn how to do a head gasket. I mean, it's not hard to do. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. Possibly pull the plug. I mean, you don't have to, but if I'm going to pull the head off, I'm going to clean it, all the carbon out in it. So you pull the plug out and pull all that off. I see I'd have to borrow a torque wrench, which I'll probably just have my father-in-law torque everything after I put it back together. I mean, it's not hard to do. I just need the part. Yeah, we're going to do a cold start on this. It smoked this morning when I was starting like a diesel. It was puffing smoke out. I don't know if I said in any of my previous videos, but recently when I came out to start it, I think not last time, but the time before, it was somewhere in the beginning of November, may have been the end of October, But anyway, no, it would have been November. This is the last time I was in PA last, and I had to get a new muffler, but it wasn't that muffler. It was a weird looking one. But anyways, when I put the muffler on it, and I didn't start it, I let it sit a couple weeks. Then I decided to start it, and as you can see by the leaves there, it started gushing out oil out of it. So, and thus I like to keep it running. I want to at least keep one running in case someone calls and says, hey, I got leaves I need you to shred. Well, shred them, but as you can see, the deck's got oil down there. So, yes, we'll go get my block out. And I think I made a decision. I'm not going to move the I'm not going to try to save the shed. Well, for one, if we have to move, because our lease is up soon, if we have to move, there's no sense in bothering with it. But if we don't move, I may reconsider it again. So, grab my block here. I see from doing that deck build. I'll hold the phone since I should actually have my wife out here, but she's taking a nap and stuff. Ignore my hands. Make sure we're still recording. After this notification goes away. Yep, we're still recording. Yeah, it might bark off at the pull of the rope, but I don't want to. Maybe it's flooded. I don't know. And there's a few pumps of the primer. Got you all on the muffler side so you can see the smoke if you wanted to. See what I mean? And this morning when I was trying to start it, which it's pulling a lot easier, wonder if this motor's bad. But when I was pulling it this morning, it was harder. The pulls were like tough. I don't know, but maybe I should check the oil in it. It's not all mixed up. And it is. It is, but we'll wipe her anyway. Put it in and check it. I don't even know where the oil jug even... Oh, there it is. I got mixed oil right now. 2 different types mixed together. Just because I had a leak in my 38 weight bottle and didn't want to waste it. And yeah, just a touch low, but that's because it's probably all mixed up in there. I don't say I don't want to keep priming it and flooding it. Or maybe I'm not getting this. Well, no, if I was getting spark, it wouldn't have started this morning. And this is the problem I was having this morning. I hear the primer working. It just made that. I know if I did a cold start video on the car, it would have been a fail. Which I wish I would have. Oh, we're getting spark just not fuel. We'll prime it 2 more times so it's not flooded. Backfired through the bed. Oh, they wants to. I was thinking about it. I remember I did have a tractor years ago that wouldn't start in the cold either, but that's when it was below freezing. It's in the 40s. And if it doesn't start soon, I'm just going to give up on it. like the cold at all. I don't eat either. Well, prime it 2 more times. And if it don't start then this video is going to be a fail. I don't want, like I said, I don't keep priming it. Starts and dies, and then it dies. I wonder if it's not picking up fuel. I wonder if this carburetor needs to be rebuilt. I hope that thing's still recording. I found some more metal. Then I got rid of everything. The old blade. Oh, that's all trash. So yeah, that is junk. All the rest of the motor parts, engine parts, and the old engine I took off of that deck and self-propelled. I think that's the head. But yeah, there you have it. Finally started. This is definitely does not like the cold. So thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one.